Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, are we about to face a second alt season, a second wave, a huge wave where all these altcoins start to explode? I'm going to break this down with you. If it sounds interesting, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, and I will dive into this. But before I do so, I need to let you know, I am not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before you invest your money. That being said, we are starting to see a lot of green in the markets. Axie Infinity up 116% in the space of a week. That is mad, crazy, ludicrous. Bum. It tells me that, you know, people are starting to pay interest again. We're seeing a lot of alts above 10% here. I'm just going down, look, from 10% above. You've got like top 17, top 20, 20-ish. The top first, I was going to say top 20 then. How many coins? About 20 coins is what I'm trying to get at. Is, you know, above, I think, almost above 10% or coming to it. Are we in an alt season? Or are we getting close to a second wave? How can we tell? Well, I'm going to break it down. This is the altcoin season index, and it tells us when we are in an alt season, or or Bitcoin's having its dominance and it's having its time to shine. Let's just break it down. How do you know when you're in an alt season? Well, this is simple. We have three sorts of alt seasons, as you can see up here. We've got the altcoin monthly season, we've got the overall alt season, and you've got the yearly alt season. Right now, it says we are not in an alt season. What is an alt season? Well, 75% of the top 50 coins have to be performing better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days, right? So that's for an altcoin season as a general altcoin season. So, and how can we tell? Well, down here, you can see that most of the altcoins are still in red. So, you know, we've got a few now that are starting to pump. That's Axie Infinity being one of them, right? I just showed you, right? So we need to have, over the last 90 days, at least 75% of all the altcoins performing better than Bitcoin. So let's take it a step further and come down here. Are we in a monthly season? Nope, because 75% of the top 50 have to be tongue twister. Look, be performing better over the last 30 days, because there's 30 days in a month, right? Let's take a look down here. We're starting to see some green, like I said, and, you know, a few more needs to come up until we see this turn into a season, an alt season. What is an alt season year? Same thing, guys, but over 365 days, right? 75%, 50 coins have to be better. And let's just take a look, because this one's interesting, because over the year, a lot have been performing better than Bitcoin. We've got three more that need to pull through for it to be classed as a yearly alt season. But don't let that fool you. I just wanted to help you understand it. Let's really take a look at this, because this is the interesting part. And this is overall, right? It goes right back to 2017, the last cycle. So whoever made this alt season on the blockchaincenter.net, you can see it up here, obviously made it back until 2017, because you can't see further back. But this is powerful data, because if we look back here at the last alt season, it had sort of like two massive pumps. It had a pump, came back down, had a second pump, right? Which we would class as a second wave. And let's just take a look, because look at these dates. We were up in the 90s and the 100s. You can see this grey out, this little grey box, right? 100. Let me just show you so it changes. Let's make it change. It's 97. You see? So this was up in the 100s for a long while. Went down to 97, came back up again to 100. And yeah, look at the dates though, because this is what's the most interesting part, the dates. And it says here was like the 7th of the 14th of July. How far can we extend it before it drops? The 16th of July. So the 16th of July in 2017 was as far as, you know, how much this wave or this alt season went on until it fell down and we started to see this fall down price here. What did it look like back then? Because it's all fine and well showing you this, but what did it actually look like? Well, I want to show you. So, you know, we can actually go over here like this. I've grabbed up the historical data and show you how to grab this. So if you want to do it yourself, you click on cryptocurrencies over here on CoinMarketCap. Sorry, historical snapshots. I'm saying historical. Well, it is historical data. You click on historical snapshots, it shows you this, and then you can choose a date from back in the past. And I'm going to go to, like I said, 2017, July the 16th, right? Right here. And when we click on this, we can take a good look at what the market was like back then. And, you know, you can see Ethereum was sitting at £114. XRP was about 10 pence. So we know when looking at this, back in the last alt season, it wasn't at its peak. It wasn't at the highest part. Even though this shows there was a massive alt run, an alt season, it wasn't at its highest part, which makes me think that this second wave was the time where it had its second highest part, the massive boom explosion where we saw just altcoins going crazy, right? So let's just go back to this now. You can see all these other coins in here. Let's just take XRP as an example, right? Because if we take XRP as an example, we can look at it, what it was like back in, with this chart, and get a really good clear picture of what alt seasons are like, and if we are to be expecting another one, what's going to happen. And I've been saying to you guys for the longest time, when I look at this bit here, it reminds me of this bit back here. And funny enough, if you look at the dates, guys, look, July 24th, let's go back to July 16th. So July 17th is there. So some burp action, not cutting it, keeping it raw, fresh and organic like Tesco's. I can't help it. If you look here, right, July 17th, it was way before this massive spike. So this gives us a good insight as to what could happen, should there be a second wave on the horizon. So July 16th, let's just zoom this in. Let's just pretend that we never knew this spike was here. Because how are people reacting? We had a massive rise, because, this price went up to like, here we go, let's get the top. It went up to like, hold on. It says 30 pence there, and then it fell massively down to, what's this down here? Let's try and get the bottom, 11 pence. So it did over a 50, maybe a 60% correction. Eerily similar to what we've been facing now, right, with the crypto space. How we had a massive drop, and then it worked its way above. And I can imagine people back here panicking, thinking, "Oh my god, I've lost all that money. It just went up and I didn't take profits. Oh my god, I better just sell at a loss." And that's this drop down here. You're just seeing everybody just selling at a loss, not realizing what's to come in the future. And let's just, go a bit forward now. I want to really compare this alongside this. So we had this massive fall off here, which, is very parallel to what we're seeing here in XRP price, right? All around this area. And when was it that we saw it start to rise back up? So we had this massive fall. And then it started to rise again around, what date is that? That's the... what's this? I want to try and grab it as close. Well, it's saying like, hold on, let's come a bit more back. Let's have a look here. Well, I suppose we can, because I wanted to try and get it at this little. Why can't I get it? I'm trying to get this little drop here because that's just before the rise. 14th. Well, we can go with the 14th. What's this down here? 10th, 11th. We can go with the 11th because I want to get it from its lowest part or around here just before it had its spike. We can say the 11th is fine. And then just before the 11th of December, we had this massive run up. So we'll go with 11th of December. Let's just take a look at what XRP was like on the 11th of December. So where is that? We can't even see it here. Let's just zoom this out a bit now. So the 11th of December, where's this? This is the 12th of December. So 10th, 12th, it doesn't show it. 11th and the 11th is between here and here. But what I'm getting at is it was before we had this massive parabolic spike in XRP's price. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is like we could still see a second alt season. And this data here is powerful. If you want to check it out, you can do so. I just Googled alt season index, and it comes up as the top link. You can click it and check this. Make sure you change this part to all, because it might be on like 30 days, 1 day. Change it to all at the top here. And then, you can obviously see this as a whole, because it is powerful to watch. I look at this and I think, well, maybe we're in something similar, because this is where we are today. We never even reached highs of 100, by the way. This was spiked up at 100 like crazy for ages. We never reached it here. Maybe we hit it once. No, that's 98. So we didn't even hit 100 once. And then we had this massive sharp rise down where we are today. And it looks like we could be coming back up. Don't know, time's going to tell. I mean, there's still a lot of room to extend to the bottom side. So I don't know. If there was to be a further drop, we could still extend down. But what if it does the same thing? What if we see this second alt wave? Because if we do, prices could really explode just like what we're seeing here. And I just want to see if it does a similar thing on the Ethereum as well, because the Ethereum was £110 back then. So let's just zoom it out. Ethereum wasn't as dramatic as XRP, but there was some dramatic move. You can see, right? So where was July the 16th back then? July 16th was around here. So yeah, probably about here where, I don't know, there we go. So July 16th was literally at that drop, right? And then if you look back to December the 11th now, where's December the 10th, December the 11th? Okay, so December the 10th, oh no, so to be fair, this had already had a run up then by December the 10th. Look, because we're here. Actually, look, we've still got that sharp rise up. So December the 10th is here, just before the parabolic rise. Then you see after December the 10th, we have this sharp rise up. So I'm looking for something like that. When I see in this alt seasons index start to have a run up again, I don't know, because like I said, this drop here, it lasted for a period of time. We could face the same thing. I don't know. Should we just have a crazy reverse back, then we would see another high back up again. But when we do see this trend reverse here, I expect it to, really go parabolic, and we see another crazy wave, second wave. But yeah, you can keep an eye on this, and obviously it will guide you as to whether you're in another alt season or not. You'll know when we are, because these bars usually tend to come to the right side. And yeah, it's a very powerful tool to look at. One other thing I really want to show, clear my throat before I go, show you is this, the Glassnode. And a lot of people don't know about this. Glassnode.com is powerful because it shows on-chain data for the cryptocurrency market. Sorry, I've got a bit of cough action going there. And a lot of people use Glassnode when they do technical analysis because it shows you information that that's on the blockchain that you usually can't see on things like CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Now, what's the difference? I'm going to explain it, break it down, and show you what I'm seeing here, right? Because this is a powerful chart. Everybody has crypto wallets, and when you come onto CoinMarketCap, when you look at prices and stuff, it only shows information that's coming from the exchanges. Hence why when you click on a coin, whether it be Axie Infinity or something, and you look at the data here, you're only seeing this data based on what's happening in markets, meaning exchanges like your Binance's, your Huobi, your KuCoins. This is the only data it has, and it doesn't show data with other people, because if you do have Axie coins, right, and your friend has Axie coins, and you send some Axie coins to your friend, it's not going to show up on CoinMarketCap because it doesn't pick up that data. But with Glassnode, it does. And this is where this chart becomes powerful, because it doesn't hide anything on the blockchain. Every single transaction made, whether it's whales, whether it's huge amounts of Bitcoin that is not being done through the exchange, you're seeing it right here. And I'm going to keep showing you this Glassnode thing because it's powerful. This is the Bitcoin balanced price. And I should have done it on my Bitcoin video, but I want to do it on this. I might do it on both so people can see, because they always get new people, right? This shows, basically, this chart is powerful because it always shows the cycle. Well, it aims to show you the market cycle bottom. And if we scroll down here, it's got a little bit talking about it. But here, this metric was created by David Puel. Is that what his name is? Balanced price attempts to detect the major cycle bottoms. And it's been pretty spot on. Because if you look at where we've had massive run-ups and then we've had the falls of the bear markets, like for example here, we've seen the price of the Bitcoin come below this orange line, which is the balanced price. So that was the first massive drop that we had, and that was the cycle bottom. The second one that we saw was here. So we had this 2017-18 run-up, then we had a massive cycle drop, and right here shows the drop, right? Sorry, this is the 2013-2014. You can see it's come below the orange line, the price. And this one here, 2017's run up to 2018. Again, you can see it just dipped below this orange price. Here we are today on the far right-hand side. And if you have a look, we're actually quite far away from this orange line. So what does it mean? Like, if we was to see Bitcoin's price come down, how low can it go until we actually confirm a bottom? Well, you can see here, look at the price. It's saying roughly, if you look here, there's an orange dot, and when I move it changes. It shows the price. Look at the price of the orange. It's saying $16,171. So if, I'm not saying it's going to happen, just putting it out there, I like to keep it real, show you the good and the bad. If Bitcoin was to fall down further, we could potentially see Bitcoin's price go down to $16,000. Be prepared for it, just in case it happens, okay? Because, not a lot of people are paying attention to this, and I want to make sure that you see it and understand it. That's if it was to happen. But from what I'm seeing, a lot of people have been comparing this cycle to 2013 cycle, this whole area here. And if you have a look, when 2013 had its first run up and it had a massive, 82% correction, came straight down. We saw a V-shape, or almost like a V-shaped recovery, but it never ever came down to this orange line. And there was a little gap. Now, we could be facing something similar. I don't know. We might have a U-shaped recovery this time, where it, forms like a U shape, and it comes just like this one here, like a U shape, and it comes out. And if it does that, we're far away from this orange line, which means that we are probably still in this bullish market. We're just having a huge correction, which could then turn around and lead to another second parabolic run, which also makes sense to looking at the alt season as well, right? So I just thought I'd share that with you. If you want to grab this up, you can. Like I said, glassnode.com, and it's just basically called the Bitcoin balanced price. You'll find it down here, market indicators. Or is it one of these ones? Market price. There you go. Price and market cap. It's very powerful. Very, very powerful. Because when you look at this, you do get a great insight of what's really going on. So yeah, I wanted to share that. Last thing before I do go. The dominance. The Bitcoin dominance. Because I said to you before that I think we could be facing something similar, where we had a massive fall down. This is the prior market, right? The cycle. And then Bitcoin's dominance came back up, and then we saw a second drop down. And Bitcoin dropped as low as 32%. We never even saw 32%. How low did it go? We saw 39%. So if this was to turn over and start to come down, I expect Bitcoin to come as low as 32%, which is really going to push the altcoins to have its run and have its nice shine and stuff. And let's just take a look at this, because there's a really faint line, like a grayish line you can see here doing its thing. And this is the others. Now, usually when people look at this, they look at the Ethereum, but I want to pay your attention to the others, because there's a lot more crypto in this space right now, and a lot of stuff is happening in DeFi where people are making absolute insane gains. You know about it. If you're a patron of mine, you do know, because I always let you know what we're buying and stuff. And while I'm here, if you want to become a patron, I've got 7 tiers, take your pick. It's entirely up to you what you go for. I recommend my buy sell stake alerts, which is my exclusive VIP partner tier. So yeah, you don't miss nothing in this. You get everything. All the posts unlock, and you can check it all out. But yeah, going back to this real quick, this thing detects everything. It detects this. Others is talking about DeFi, the lot, meme coins, every sort of coin you can think of. That's what the others is. And back then we had a similar phase in 2017. We had this thing called the ICO phase, and you don't see it much now, where people were making initial coin offerings and offering all sorts of crazy coins, just like what you see now with meme coins. But they were calling it red coin, blue coin, ask your neighbor coin, whatever it was. It was just crazy names that were coming up, right? And I think that we could see it again. So I'm paying attention to this grayish line, because the spike here was obviously some of the DeFi action, and I'm paying attention to this line, right? Just this line here, not the orange one, just this faint line here coming up and down. We had a little uprise here where it went up to 20%. If you look at others on all these colors, you've got Bitcoin at the top in orange at 43%. Right at the bottom it says others, it was 20%. I'm expecting the others to come up to around 35%, because that's how high it went in its last parabolic run. And if it does that, 36%, there you go. And if it does that, altcoins really are going to explode, and we're going to see a huge second alt wave. So I just wanted to put this to your attention, and yeah, make sure that you're paying attention to it. If you are accumulating, what are you grabbing? I don't know. Let me know. I'm interested to know what you guys are grabbing. But yeah, Axie Infinity's just had such an insane run. I actually wish I bought some in the dip now. It's because it's a gaming coin, and a lot of these gaming coins are pumping. Again, if you're a patron of mine, we bought some coins that involve in gaming, so we're in profit. Big up to you. I'm going to bring some videos on that. And again, if you don't want to miss this stuff, become a patron. 7 tiers, take your pick. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Something different. If you liked it, cool. Drop your comments. Let me know what you're buying. I really am interested to know what you guys are buying. And yeah, I'm going to do a shout out to my patrons. I see you guys in these tiers. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you all. And I'm going to do a super special shout out to all my other patrons. Thank you so much. Are you ready for this long ass list? Shout out to Toyin Ottery, It's Time, AJ, Frank C63, Clarence Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Chocolate, Carlos Rocha, Damaris, Samuel Dan Cox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG Bizzle, Max Wiseham, Ridax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Catherine Chung, Tyrone Samuel, Stephen. I swear if that ant comes near me, I'm going to flick it off the screen. Where am I? Tyrone Samuel, Stephen Edwards, Edward, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Stacks on Racks, Rick, Joffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Caspanera, Avon Davis, CCP269. I've got to do it fast because I promise you, there's loads. Good Feels Nice, Dominic, Peter Stoddard, Belinda Spencer, Eric Foreman, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shawanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills, Marcel SSK, Kevin Ward, Sassovi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Christy, Peter Moser, Snowy, big up, D Swearing, Andrea Hardin, Eric, Kelvin, William Fox, S-Jar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. What am I laughing for? Anyway, just flip you up in the air because that's a sick little floating spell. Shakir Sane, Jeff Tomtich, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril. I always get, you know what I mean. Alexander, look, big up to you. Alexander Ofori, Gilbert Baggins, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Gimme the Games, Videx, West AM, Ali, Mo Seach, I'm trying to do it fast, Fiat Jackson, Mike V, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield, I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm over halfway, Thank Essa, Nasa, Ignacio, love that, because that's like a sick Harry Potter spell. G Crypto Lomon 7, Chris Chico, NM That Man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, what am I laughing for? Mansour, Jem de Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Robert Loss, exactly us, just flick that one out of your hand, you best believe. What am I laughing for? Stony Mac, can't help it. John Lowe, Ranjo Singh, Raffle Cooper, Aiden, Ezekiel Corey, Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Durant, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Marky Cersei, hello, Ryan Williams, Toucan, Santino, Joe, was it Joel? Let me know. Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, UKMC, No Name, Jack Slater, Pablo, Lena111, or Lena, let me know, one of them, Lena111, Sunny V, Crypto 1, Hanny Abu, Ricardo Vinegar, Shinadu, Oscar Vilgus, Crypto Moon, Night, hold on, new to you, Jackson Tepper, Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adedeji, Chiquita, hello, John Sandoval, Optimus Page, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV, Kirsten, Mr. Drew, SNCCC Mullen, Daddy Albus, Josh, listen, I told you, some come and gone, I'm getting mixed tongue twisted, Joshua Asher, Black Ape, Bob Russ, Eloy, Mikey, User X20, I always get that one mixed up, and I've got to scroll up. User X2019, Blackstar, Chillex Creations, Akis Voderus, that's that spell, just mash up your ear. I can't say it, you know. Abed Hussein, Mazidi Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Niena London, Chris Tap Dance, I'll just tap dance with you. Okay, I gotta stop. Iris, Munchua Amma, I gotta have fun with it, guys. It's just a long ass list. I mean, are you still sitting here? Because it's long. Joey J, Raj T, Brian Reedy, Terry, Carnell Goodman, Matthew Walker, oh, it's gone the wrong way. Sarpage Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peake, Ilya Chiu. Let me know. Royal ID, Teddy Barrow, Hassan P, Makuga, Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Michael James, Artud, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V. Hello. Rizwan, A-Kings, or A-Kings, let me know. Ice Cat Trader, Davidas. Hold on, it just says Davidas. It doesn't say, okay, well, mate, half, just give you half it, you know. Connie, A. Alamu, William Johnson, Anthony Donne, Karen Danik, I'm getting all tongue twist. Kimberly Gearman, All for One, Cylindel Tashuma, Stefan Coinage, PC World, because it's just PC, but it's just, I like it. What am I laughing for? Marky27, clear my throat, that's not a name. Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto Newbie, Tom Rodriguez, where am I? Golden Bags, Slow Measy, Noel21, Trevor Dawson, Jew Tam, Thierry, I told you, there's loads, and I'm halfway. Just you know, you might enjoy it. Joe Yusuf, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, RF Joy, Danny Rich, Erlstein, Carnivore 444, Morgan Kovar, Joe, Kapashkama, Alexis Pagan, I think it's Pagan, let me know. Saraif X, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, big up, Anish Patel, Aaron Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jane, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Ailendi, I think that's right, Moinu Hussein, Andrew Laramie, I'm getting there. Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, Tony B, D Wheels, Riyadh Midacasso, there you go. Hash Matala, Suraj Rashid, Eamon Deep Whaler, Masixo, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plus. I told you, it's just slowing me down. Now, why you got too many of you? But I appreciate it. Let me just keep going. DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton. Hold on, what's my bloody phone doing? Where am I? Here we go. LD, Vincent Millett. Yep, that's right. Mauricio, Anoop N, Steve Hayar. There's so many. Aman Rizvi, Janetta. Hello, Janetta. Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Gabriel Vince McDowell. Yep, so I'm getting mixed up now. Duns River, Carrie, Gilbert Blaggins, Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie. I can't say it every time. Christian, Lee, Philip Staffer, Fund Me Now. I mean, if I'll sort you out one day. Whatever. Crypto Dive, Maha Ramadan, Fiaz Ahead, Jim, yeah. Harsha, Bent Henson, Daniel Grigriu, I think that's right. Idle Piper, big up. I know you make crazy games with me. Shari T Zostek, well, you all make games with me. I know you do. We win, we lose. You know, it happens. Can't win them all. Deshanavation, Mustafa, Skylark. Old type DJ Skylark. I'm in the place with the DJ Skylark. Big up. Okay, you know what I mean? I just gotta do it. Liz Reed. Look, I gotta start scrolling down now. Where am I? El Bengred, the A Team / something else. Jacob Madaris, Dave Cathro, I think that's right. Richard Harmer, Kyle Dawson, JP Deline, I think that's right. Joe Shawns, hold on, I'm getting there. Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker, hello. Rosemary Henson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, I say Via in London. Raycorn, Mr. Pawniti, Massey, Tonye Adakibi, Sear Coins, I think that's right. James Richards, Kasha Smith, Soul Seeker. I don't know, I just felt like I had to do like a heaven noise. Oh, anyway, Theodis, yeah. Rossi D, Paulo Baptista, you are a patron, big up to you. Renton Bacco, because I spoke to you in it. Enigo Zubieri, I think that's right. Stefan Grunfeld, yep, got to get it right. RGC, Visual, Lee Goodwin, those are two different names. RGC, Visual. Lee Goodwin, Jiba, yeah, that's right. Matthew One, Tristan Miles, there's so many tongue twists. John Hung, Saif Rahman, May Ravel, I think that's right. Laurie Littrot, Alicia Abagus, I think that's right. Hold on. Nima Wambagu, Des, it's just too much. David Lang, Sayita, I remember that. Danny Ruddick, I'm scrolling down still. Who's still here? I told you there was too many. You thought I was joking. Kenny Brokaw, I think that's right. Brokaw. Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith, Sandbox, Nazar, Sam Lenier, yeah, James Snowden, Pie, new names, Mr. Bonds. I can see the end. Double starred, Mo Mill, Roy W, Tom Just, is it Mustak Dean, Michael Knight, Medea, S. Terrell, Nate, Roberts, John Carty, Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar, is it Fuchs? I don't want to say the other one if it's a swear word. What am I laughing for? Devastator X, Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, Mr. Investor, Irina Lorenzo, Mark, Rafael Stepnikowski, Jordan Rutty, and Jean Gerard. Thank you all so much. It's mad, crazy, ludicrous bomb with the name calls. I appreciate you all so much. Let me scroll to the top, just get there. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Cheers.